Have you ever worked on a part of your relationship and then the same problem came up again and again and again? Well, maybe you solved the wrong problem. Hey, I'm Dr. McCleary and I make mental health videos for veterans and their families. In this video, I'm going to talk about 4 signs that something deeper might be going on. And we're going to start right now. The first sign that there may be something deeper going on in your relationship is something called trivial triggers. Well, what are trivial triggers? Trivial triggers are the little things that eat at you or really get you upset. Stay tuned to the end of this video and I'm going to give you my first step that I want you to take once you start to recognize that something deeper is going on. Trivial triggers are things like not putting the cap back on the toothpaste. Literally a very small thing. But that can set you off. And if something like putting the cap on the toothpaste or your partner not putting the cap back on the toothpaste is causing a huge argument, well, guess what? Something deeper might be going on. The next sign that I want to go over is something called wheel spinning. So, have you ever worked on a part of your relationship and you think that's solved? That problem's done. And then that same thing happens again. Or that same situation happens again. Over and over and over again. Well, guess what? Not only may there be something deeper going on, but when you fix an issue, you're probably not fixing the right one. The next one is something that a lot of couples love to do, and that is scorekeeping. Well, what is scorekeeping when we talk about a relationship? Basically, what I'm talking about is you see your partner do one thing that you don't like. And you're like, yeah, okay. You gotta save that for later. You see them do something else. You're like, yeah, all right, I'm gonna bring that up later. What ends up happening is you end up in a conversation. You end up in an argument perhaps. And all these things start spilling out. Well, you did this, and this. You know what you've been doing? Some scorekeeping. And when you start to keep score in a relationship, mind you, not the good things that somebody is doing, but the things that they're doing that are pissing you off. No matter what the score is, your relationship is going to lose. Number 4, the last reason that I want to bring up, or the last sign that something deeper might be going on in your relationship, is avoiding a certain topic, avoiding a certain conversation. If you are avoiding something, discussing it at all costs, well, guess what? Something deeper is probably going on. I know what you're going to ask next. Well, Doc, how do I fix all that? Well, that's a complicated question. But you start with recognizing some of these signs that something deeper is going on. And what I encourage you to do is actually ask your partner, what's going on? Why is this trivial thing, such as putting the cap back on the toothpaste, why is that causing us to yell and scream at each other? How come we can discuss a topic and I think that it's over, but then it comes back up? A question to ask yourself is, what do we actually need to be working on? And if you can get an answer to that question, you're on the right path. Something to think about. If this video was helpful for you, please like it, subscribe to my channel if you want to learn more about mental health. But more important than that, as always, if this video was helpful for you, then that means it can be helpful for another veteran or another veteran's family member or friend. So I ask that you share it with them. Because at the end of the day, that's really what all this is about. One veteran trying to help another.